is Ask Ingrid on 92.7 More FM.
That's right, Ingrid from At Home, In-Home Childcare. She's going to be answering all of those questions that as a mother you absolutely get deluged with. So the question that was posted on Facebook, Ingrid, is about 4-year-olds in particular and why they ask why all the time. You must come across this a lot.
So it happens a huge amount, especially usually from about 3.5 and carries on right through for the rest of their lives, basically.
I'm still asking why.
So at what point when they're about 3.5, what is it, something clicks in their brain that it's a development thing that they're doing this?
So because they're curious and inquisitive and they want to know more about their world, the only way to find out those things is to ask why. The more they ask why, the more they find out.
Are they really wanting to know, or are they just saying it for the sake of saying why?
So one of the questions that comes up often is why is the grass green?
Because it's bloody green.
And it's hard for us to answer that sometimes. We don't know.
So a really good way to deal with that situation is to say to them, I'm not actually sure why the grass is green. Let's find out together. Ooh. And to go away and use your tablet or your computer and actually find out the answer together.
Because I guess it's very easy to just kind of skim over these questions as not important because they don't seem important to us, but to a 4-year-old who's asking it, that's the most important thing going on with them, isn't it?
It is. To a 4-year-old, it's vital. It's information that they need to know. It's obviously going around in their head, and so in order for their brain to relate to that question and find some answers, they need to question.
Okay.
And the more they question, the more information they have to put into that folder in their brain, the more they can move forward and learn about their lives.
I can see how this works because they've got to go out and find the answer themselves with their mum. They're least likely to ask the question why all the time, and they won't be asking that. That's perfect. I knew there was a method. And that's why, if you do it like that, they'll only do it a couple of times. They'll get bored with asking why.
Because generally, Ingrid, they ask that same question a lot, don't they?
They do.
And why are they doing that?
So, like I said, inquisitiveness. You'll say to them, it's nearly bedtime. Why? Because you need to get some sleep.
But why?
But why?
Yeah.
Because it's important that we have enough sleep so that we can function the next day. And so you can keep answering those questions over and over and over again. One of the strategies that I did as a mum was I would write the questions down on the board on the fridge, and then as we found out together, we'd cross them off.
What a great idea.
So it wasn't me crossing them off, it was the child crossing them off. So as he had found that he had enough knowledge about that topic, he'd put a line through it. And so he was taking responsibility for making sure that he had enough learning in it.
God, that is a great idea.
Perfect.